Whenever I want to understand a course or I want to understand a subject, the first thing I love to do is to discover the meaning of the words that are associated with that topic or with that concept. Because I think that if I can just grasp the understanding of what the topic means, then I'll be able to apply it in areas of my life. So the same goes with generative AI. I want to know what it means. So Google says that generative AI or generative artificial intelligence refers to the use of AI to create new content like text, images, music, audio, and videos. Okay, so the word generative means it generates a new piece of content, a new piece of text, a new image, a new music, a new audio, a new video. In other words, I would say that generative AI refers to a subset of artificial intelligence focused on generating new data instances, all right, that resembles the data set, or unlike traditional AI, which often aims to classify or predict, generative AI would create something new. That's why you tell ChatGPT to do something and it's going to create something brand new for you. And if someone else has ChatGPT, it might create something similar, but it would still be new. Um, one of the key components, what are some of the key components of generative AI? I'm going to look at the difference between generative AI and discriminative AI in a moment. But generative AI models create new data that is similar to the training data. For example, if you look at an AI model trained on a data set of human faces, they can generate entirely new but realistic looking faces. Okay. Or we can look at it from the perspective of learning patterns. These models learn patterns and structures from the input data and then use this to understand how to generate new data. Again, we can look at it from the point of view of application. Generative AI is used nowadays in various fields like you know, image and video generation, text generation, music composition. And for instance, you might even consider this that in marketing, generative AI can create personalized content. And we're going to dive into that deeper as we go on. Potentially, generative AI has revolutionized industries and has made a lot of our processes become more automated. And it has produced new insights using data synthesis, and it has enabled us to generate realistic data opened us to numerous possibilities. I mean, if you ask ChatGPT, for example, or Black Box, for example, these are all text generative AIs, or you ask Gemini, for example, they're able to come up with some of the topics or maybe applications that you've not thought of. So it gives us the opportunity to actually create numerous possibilities, things that will probably may not have entered our imagination. Generative AI can help us to get there. So I'm excited to be part of this course, and I'm excited that you are joining us on this course as we're going to take a deeper dive now into the generative AI application. But before we do that, we're going to consider the history of generative AI. So let's take a look at that. See you in a moment.